Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'll make for lunch this Primavera sauce that is one of my favorite to make. It's a cheap, quick and easy recipe to make. I like to serve mine over pasta, but you can also serve it over chicken or fish if you prefer, and it's all free on a plan. And it comes from an older book of mine, and it's this book. It's 100 Saucy Secrets done by Slimming World. So that's the recipe, and I'm just gonna show you the ingredients that I'll be using. So these are the ingredients. So for this recipe I'll be using 2 celery sticks, 2 carrot, passata, fry light, chicken oxo stock cube, 1 clove of garlic, 1 onion, and then fry light. You can use any, and I'm using a butter one, dry rosemary, dry parsley, and a bag of pasta. So let me just prepare the vegetable and I'll come back to you after I've done that. Now I've got the vegetable all chopped up. So I chopped up the carrot, celery stick and onion, and I crushed the garlic and I put it all in one bowl because I'll be using it all at the same time. Then I've got my pan ready. I'm just going to turn on the gas. Get the pan a little bit hot and then spray some fry light and wait until that gets sizzling, and then I'll add the vegetable. I'll come back to you when it starts to sizzle. So now it's about a minute later and the pan is nicely heated up, and I'm just going to add the vegetable, all of it, and then I'm just going to stir it for a while. I'm just going to mix it through, and then I'm going to cook it for about 6 to 8 minutes until the vegetable is nice and soft, and I'll come back to you in a couple of minutes. So the vegetable has been now cooking for the last 5 minutes, so it's nice and soft, and I'm going to give it one more stir, and I'm just going to add the other ingredients. So the recipe asks for fresh rosemary, but I'm using a dry, so it says for 1 tablespoon of fresh, so I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of dry. Then in the recipe it says use chopped tomatoes, but as I'm using a passata, so it says can of chopped tomatoes, so I'm going to use the whole 500 milliliter of passata. And then I'm going to rinse it because it's asking for a chicken stock. So as I'm not going to use the chicken stock, I'm just going to use the stock cube on its own, because I'm going to rinse the carton with a bit of water. So that's going to give me about 200 milliliter of water. So let's just get the water and let's rinse it out. So I added the water to my carton of passata, and I'm just going to add it to the pan. And then I've got a stock cube here, the chicken stock cube that I've just flattened, and just going to break it and crumble it across. So again, probably I'll need both of my hands to do that, so let me do that with 2 hands. So I added the stock cubes down here in the middle, and I'm going to give it a good stir. Mix it all in, blend it all in. So that's done. And then I'm just going to add the lid, bring up the heat, and then bring it to the boil. And once it gets to the boil, I'll reduce the heat down and simmer it for 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm cooking a water for the pasta, and I'll come back to you once I brought it up to the boil. So the sauce is now boiling away, so I'm just going to remove the lid And give it a stir. Make sure nothing sticks to the bottom. And I'm going to reduce the heat and put the lid back on and then simmer it for 20 minutes. In the meantime, as I said, the water is nearly up to the boil for the pasta, so I'm just going to cook the pasta in the meantime. And I'll come back to you. Well, I'm probably going to stir it twice through within the 20 minutes, and I'll come back to you in a 20 minutes time. So the sauce been cooking for the last 19 minutes, and I stirred it through twice in the meantime, and the pasta is nearly done as well, so I'm going to drain it in a minute. So the sauce, I'm just going to remove the lid, and it's nicely bubbling away. It's thickened a lot, so it's nice and thick now. And I'm just going to add, I've got salt and pepper here, so I'm just going to add a bit in it. And then just get my wooden spoon, and I'm just going to give it one more stir. Stir it through. And you can see it's nice and thick. So that's that done. And I'm just going to put the lid back on. And I'm going to check the pasta and drain the pasta. And then I'm going to turn the heat off this one. And oh, the pasta is over boiling. So let me just go and drain the pasta, and I'll show you how I serve it. So I just put the pasta on a plate, so you can see the pasta going around, and then in the middle I've got a little bit of hole, and that's where I'm gonna put the sauce. So you can either put the sauce together with the pasta and mix it all in a pan, and just serve it that way, all mixed in together. But because I cooked the whole bag of pasta, and I'm going to use the leftovers throughout the week for my salads, so for my pasta salad, so I'm just going to do it that way. So I'm going to do the pasta around here and have the middle bit, I'm going to do the sauce in the middle. So if you so it makes it, to the eye, it makes it bigger, so it's a bigger plate. I'm just going to show you once I've finished it. So this is what I mean. So I've got the sauce in the middle and the pasta going around it, so, and it's covering the plate nicely. My plate is fairly small, so I don't have got big plates, so to my eye it looks a massive portion. And then I'm going to take the parsley and I'm just going to sprinkle over it. So it looks nice to the eye as well. So the recipe asks for fresh parsley, but I'm using a dry. So yeah, and there you have it. That's the final plate. So if you do like this type of a video and would like to see any more of mine, why don't you click the subscribe button below and see me in my next video. Also click the like button if you like that, so then I know you like the cooking video and I'm gonna film more. And also let me know in the comments below if you liked it, and also once you make it, and let me know as well if you find that useful. And what I'll do now, I'm gonna put that all together, and then if you open up the description box below, you'll find out I typed in the recipe as well, so you can just click onto the recipe and then just pause it and then read the cook along typed in recipe. So, and I'll see you, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.